Hello, I am Chaplain Buddy Walker, 2nd Bomb Wing Chaplain.
Hi, I'm Major Nicole Campbell. I'm a clinical psychologist and the 2nd Bomb Wing Installation Director of Psychological Health.
Hey, I'm Nate Edwards. I'm your Health Promotion Coordinator for the OMRS Squadron.
You know, first off, is it okay to think that we're going to be different in some ways when this is all finished, but that change is okay in that regard? And
yeah, I think that's exactly what will likely happen. It's hard to go through something that impacts the world in this way and not be changed by it. We have these, they call them flashbulb memories. These are these moments in history that we experience that 10, 20, 30 years later, we can remember that exact moment where we were standing, where we were at when Princess Diana died, or where we were at when we found out about the Twin Towers being bombed. These kinds of events in history stick with us, and I think that will occur. We will remember very distinctly, because it is so impactful for people, where we were and what the circumstances were when we found out that we had to go into teleworking and social distancing and all these other practices that will completely shift how we live our normal lives. That being said, just like with all those other events, if you were old enough to remember 9/11, it was a significant change immediately after that, and for a long period of time after that. And then we slowly got back to that new sense of normal. And things have changed, right? Things like airport security and things, they have all changed, but we then got used to those things as well. And I anticipate that that'll be what occurs with this.
My immediate thought was to default to my mother. She is the greatest philosopher in my life, and every time we face some kind of a challenge, or anytime something feels like we're just stuck in a situation, she would always say, "This too shall pass." It's more than a Pollyanna kind of an attitude. It really is coming from a woman who has survived the Great Depression, World War II, the successful years of the 50s and early marriage for her as a 19-year-old. I mean, she's got quite a life walk that she has been through. And so when she says to me, "This too shall pass," she's talking about, I've seen it like this, I've seen it worse, and I've seen it better.
I'm sorry that anybody is feeling hopeless at this time, because you have the very best people on planet Earth working to make this better. And so I heard a great quote that hard times make great men. And so through hard things make great things. That's why America is what it is. Because it wasn't always rosy, and we weren't always the best. But through fighting through everything that we've gone through, as my previous colleagues have already mentioned, that things are not gonna be good all the time, and that's okay. Because the things that you learn from it not being okay is what's going to propel everybody forward and learning and doing better in the future. So is it going to go back to normal? Maybe. Are we going to be better for it? Probably.